specialty booth at Southern-Fried Gaming Expo with Dan Debusschere. He's one of the Southern-Fried troopers, as you can see here. We have so many Black Knight premiums here. We even have a Black Knight statue. Dan, how excited are you about this event that you helped create?
I think this is amazing. I mean, they really expanded it this year, and this great new space we have for the arcade. It seemed like in previous years we were improvising to make an arcade work, and this really is like an arcade. It's a big space, plenty of room to walk, lots of power, lots of games. Still want more games, obviously more the better, but I think we really knocked it out of the park this year.
Yeah, so they actually opened up a whole Cobb Galleria Hall D just for the arcade section, and we're gonna walk around and show you guys some of that, and then we're gonna show you the rest of the games.
One of the things that we've done over the previous years, we've always done this, is we do a 80s arcade. We try to focus a lot of the 80s games in one little space. So this is our pseudo 80s arcade here. We try to get a mix of them. The right side of the aisle is the 80s pinball machine. Most of these games would have been games that would have been out there for me to play in my childhood. At the end of this row, we have some custom games that people build. There's three different pinball machines, custom, like Spaceballs. I love Spaceballs. Zelda's been here a couple years. Here we have one of the local arcades. They've been around for a long time. It's called Stars and Strikes. They've always been a big supporter of the show. And they bring some very expensive, very large games. In fact, the Fast and the Furious game, they're actually going to do some events around the release of the new movie, a little tournament on those games. I don't know the specifics of it,
I would so win.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got to get some practice though.
Nah.
Well, Project Pinball is actually a charity that's focused around putting pinball machines in hospitals and other children's organizations that, you know, the kids are dealing with some kind of an illness. And it's just a way to get their minds off the illness, them and their families and so forth.
And they actually have a whole live, a silent auction here at Southern-Fried for Project Pinball.
Right.
So now we're in, this is the arcade aisle, right?
Well, there's several aisles. This is our, this is the normal, newer, older. This is kind of the mix aisle. The other side of it is the pinball machines. The way it makes sense to do it is
all the vids.
Because of the way the power works are different on vids versus pins, we have to mix them up in such a way that it balances out. So we're usually, in this case, we're doing pins on one side, vids on the other.
And so that's your job to kind of organize the layout and how power works, right?
Well, they give you a draft of what they really want to do, and my role is to kind of look at that draft and figure out, okay, do we have bottlenecks here? Are the things that don't make sense? How much power do we need in each of these spaces? Because admittedly, the power bill is the biggest cost in this space, and it was in the previous space. It's a huge cost. Each drop is a lot of money. So we want to make sure that we're not overbuying, but we don't want to be short either. We got vendors over here. We got some companies that sell pinball machines down at the end, flipping outs out here. Classic game rooms are down here. So if you want a new pinball machine, if you're not buying from Marco, that might be another choice for you. And they got the Jersey Jack games and the American Pinball stuff. Suncoast Pinball's on the other side of the wall over here. So there's a lot of really new companies out here doing some really amazing things.
So now we are in...
I think this is called the Garden Court.
Oh, the Garden Court.
All right, so this was the beginning of the space that we had. And you know, for the rest of this tour, we're gonna see the space that we had last year. So that whole room that we just saw is net new space. So it's a dramatic increase in size for this event. So in this area, we have vendors that are focused around just general pop culture, board gaming, and things like that. And in the middle, we have actually a board gaming area. There's a whole library where you can check out board games.
Oh, wow.
And then you can get together with other people and play games together.
Let's quickly do like a really quick fast pan of this thing. Dan makes these and programs them. That's what this guy does. Look at these awesome signs. Just do a nice slow tilt up.
At some point in the next couple hours or first thing tomorrow morning, I'll set up my displays. And I've got a small number of unique displays. In fact, there's a custom one that I built for Project Pinball that's in the auction. And hopefully, I don't know where their auction space is. I think we'll probably run past it. It's over there. And maybe you can take a look at it because it's really cool. It's etched backlit and it just looks amazing.
Wow, I might have to bid for that. It's like a giant DMB.
It's no, well, not that. I'm not selling those, but anyway.
Oh, well. So bring your good walking shoes here, because there's lots of walking, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, look, 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 look. Oh, no. Because look at that. Oh my.
First year we did wrestling, people said, why is there wrestling at a gaming show? And we said, why not?
Oh. You didn't want to see that one. Pinball tournament, y'all.
Now, this room is the pinball tournaments room.
It's just as packed.
Hey guys.
Hey, how are
Hello.
you? Hey, there's the tournament
That was
director
Mark
running through.
Jiviak. He's the tournament director. This is his first time running the tournament at Southern-Fried.
You gonna come say hello?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, how are you doing? Oh, the tournament is going bonkers. We had 48 players that we kind of maxed out on our strikes tournament because we only have so many. We have a large number of games donated, but we only had enough for so much. And then someone really wanted to make sure they played tonight, so they offered 3 more games. So we have 60 players tonight. So
Wow.
that's 12 more donations for Project Pinball. We have a great prize pool for tonight. We've got about 30 people playing pin golf right now, and as soon as these strikes players start coming out of the knockout tournament, I'm sure they're going to get on the pin golf course. We've got 9 holes of pin golf here, and right now we have, I think, 16 machines in the strikes tournament, and it is just going great. We have another strikes tournament tomorrow morning at 10.
We got quite the
And,
crowd here. A lot of people in.
Yeah, and the pin golf tournament final will be tomorrow at 7. I anticipate there will be 100 or more people
Wow.
participate.
Good luck with that. You're killing it, man.
Congratulations. Great job.
Very cool. And Sunday, Brandy Foster will be running the women's pinball tournament.
Oh,
too.
awesome.
Okay, so we're just going to do a quick, fast list of all the things we have here at Southern-Fried Gaming Expo. Okay, we have arcades, vids, pinball, tabletop games, console games, indie developed games, VR games, live wrestling, live Starship Battleship Simulator Artemis, a film festival, miniatures painting, miniatures terrain, landscaping, panels with guests like from Stern, Mike Vinocourt, and Wei-Sin Chang. The Weird Science guy is here.
Yep.
Is
And in fact, it reminds me there's 80s prom tomorrow night.
80s prom.
Right? They're going to play 80s music. It's going to be kind of a dance thing.
Oh my gosh, what
And
am I
then-
missing? Oh, live rock band karaoke.
Rock band karaoke, exactly. and then the
other
hot
bands
pepper,
playing?
the hot pepper contest.
Oh my gosh, the
They
hot
want me to
Lanta
participate. I
hot-
don't know if I'm gonna. I can eat hot stuff, but I still have to make the rest of the show. So
And then we have vendors, artists.
lots of vendors and artists. Yeah.
Did we get it all?
I don't think we did, but
I don't think we did.
we'll be here all night. Otherwise, yeah.
Come to Atlanta! Southern-Fried Gaming Expo 2020 has y'all's name on it, and we want to party with you.